Welcome to Mount Vernon Rams Baseball on WMIX and WMIXSports.com, where you can listen from any device. Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports is powered by the official voice of Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Rams Baseball is also sponsored in part by the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Red Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a Hospital. Raising the Bar. Winning Edge. Schmidt Ford of Salem. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. All Stars and Stitches. Central Christian Church. And People's National Bank.
Play ball!
It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski for Mount Vernon Rams Baseball from the Ford Square WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. The Landers Collision Center's pregame show starts now.
It's a South 7 Conference showdown for Brennan Klein Memorial Field today as the 1-0 Carbondale Terriers face the 0-1 Mount Vernon Rams. Good afternoon, Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside for your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. It's a warm but windy day here from Brennan Klein Memorial Field in the King City. The Mount Vernon Rams back at 500 with a win yesterday at 6-6-1 overall. Carbondale gets a nice win over Anna Jonesboro at N.T. Jones Stadium on the campus of Southern Illinois University yesterday for a 9-2 overall mark. Danny, this is a 1-1 split last year. Carbondale won on their home field. The Rams won on their home field. The only difference is the Rams lost most of that team. Carbondale returns most of that team from a year ago.
Very tough ball games last year. One here was close, one down there exceptionally close. Went 9 innings on a walk-off home run win for Carbondale. As you said, a lot of people graduated from that game from the orange and black side. The black and white side, a lot more talent. I shouldn't say a lot more talent, a lot more experience there on that other side back for Carbondale. And you know they're gunning because they would love to put the defending South 7 champs down 0-2 in conference play as after this game.
This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. We need to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk more about this one between the Carbondale Terriers and the Mount Vernon Rams. This is Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Registration for summer classes at Ren Lake College is going on now. The 8-week summer term is a great chance to catch up on classes you need, from general education to electives and more. Curious about starting college or even a little nervous? Summer is a good time for new students to find out what Ren Lake College can do for you. Registration for summer classes continues through June 6th. Call us at 618-437-5321 or find us online at rlc.edu. Ren Lake College, your journey starts here.
Whether it's Mother Nature's inability to decide on a season, a weekend that got a little out of hand, or just life, there's always something looking to damage your vehicle. This is Chase Landers from Landers Collision Centers. Maybe winter weather turned your full-size sedan into a compact, or a little hail has your truck looking like Swiss cheese. Perhaps a deer decided to go for a ride on your hood, or maybe your truck is missing its hitch and bumper after pulling your little brother out of the ditch last weekend. Did a bad breakup leave a little graffiti on your SUV? We hope not, but we've seen it all, and we certainly don't judge. Whatever mess life has created for your vehicle, we'll clean it up. As a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, we take care of just about everything, even getting you into a temporary vehicle while we restore yours. That's the Landers difference. Top to bottom, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Come see us in Mount Vernon and Salem and ask us about free detailing for the life of your vehicle. Or call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams Baseball.
And we welcome you back, WMIX, WMIXSports.com for your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That number is 1-888-LANDERS. Landers. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, parked at Brendan Klein Memorial Field, where the Mount Rams look to get back to 500 in South 7th Conference play against the Carbondale Terriers. We're telling you about the talent that returns for this Terrier team and the experiences that return here in 2014. And you look up and down that lineup, and I think one of the cocks you see that kind of stands out, of course, Jordan Kelly, a three-sport athlete for the Terriers, often another three-sport athlete for the Terriers. But you take a look up and down, you remember Jordan Kelly, especially from last year. That game at Carbondale, he hit the walk-off home run to the bottom of an extra inning, and one that we still wonder if it's landed yet.
Yeah, kind of like the Weston Mason home run at Benton. Still kind of going. But today, speaking of still going, the wind for the first time all year blowing dead straight out to center field. I mean, it's not just a little puff. You're talking about probably 25, 30 mile an hour to center field. We saw a wind-aided home run on Monday or Tuesday here. You're going to see another one today. This wind gusting at about 30 mile an hour straight out. The flags are starts. You get one up in the current today, you might be able to hit one. We might see multiple home runs today. Something we don't normally see here at Brendan Klein Field is multiple home runs in one game because of the way the wind is blowing so hard out.
We're going to see what happens. Of course, a beautiful day here at the old ballpark. 77 degrees is your temperature, and your estimated temperature at about first pitch time, which is probably not that far away. Here in just a few moments. WMIX, WMIXsports.com. Don't forget you can follow us on the Twitterverse and WMIX Sports. And stay up to date on Facebook. Our Facebook page located at facebook.com/WMIX Sports. 9-2, 1-0 are the Carbondale Terriers. 6-1, 0-1 are the Mount Rams. We need to get to know the Carbondale batting order, courtesy of the Page Agency. Call for a help quote at 242-7000. Page Insurance.
Justin Hoffman, pitcher. John Nance, not the NBA guys, catcher. Mitch Lauder is at left. Joey Weber, designated hitter. Will Nadolski, shortstop. Jordan Kelly, first base. Levi Kofer, third base. Luke Bruno, right field. And Dave Robinson at second base for the Carbondale Terriers.
Page Insurance. Call for help. Quote 242-7000 or log on to pageinsurance.net. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. Hunter Schrader back at our Mount Vernon studio. As we near the bottom of the 4 o'clock hour, looking to get started on the hill today for the Rams is Brock Fulkerson. He is 1-0 here on this 2014 season. A 1.33 earned run average, 14 strikeouts compared to 7 walks, and 18 hits surrendered by the senior pitcher. Behind him will be Zach Brookman, Blake Jones, Zach Giants from left to right in the outfield, Derek Hayes, Ryan Campbell, Reed Millwood, Jake Pike in the infield, third to first, and the catcher will be Thomas Weber in the Ram lineup today defensively. Looking to get underway here for Brendan Klein Memorial Field to get a first pitch temperature around the 77-degree mark. By far the best day we've had this year. Yesterday coming in now a close second.
This is wouldn't be so bad if the wind wasn't blowing so hard, but it is what it is in spring in southern Illinois between now and June, when you're going to have multiple windy days on days like this. And nice to see, nice to have the first short sleeve day of the year for you and I. I don't count players. You and I can sit and wear short sleeves. It means we've turned the corner.
If I had a little bit more time in my day, I probably would have changed those short sleeves. Unfortunately, did not work out that way. His first pitch going to come at about 4:23 from Fulkerson out of the windup, and it is across the plate for an opening strike to his counterpart, Justin Hoffman. Hoffman, of course, if I'm not mistaken, if I can remember correctly, the Terrier quarterback in Nick Hill's lone and only season. Swung on a miss on a pitch in the dirt. 0-2 is the count to start us off here. 4:20, 3 I said was the first pitch.
Yeah.
As 0-2 comes, tie. Good waste pitch from Fulkerson. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count with nobody on, nobody out. Hoffman gets it started, followed by Nance and Lauder. Here in the Carbondale half of the first inning, Rams baseball, of course, is presented by Community First Bank as a 1-2 pitch, I should say. Gets away. It'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes as things even up to Hoffman.
Yeah. A lot of energy here. Carbondale excited. Maybe more nervous energy from the orange and black side.
Quite possibly. Fisted foul over the first base dugout near our buddy Juan. It'll be 2-2 count all over again.
You are going to have to be extra sensitive to foul balls to the first base fencing all the way down, because if you got to make sure they get fouled because they can blow back.
Amen to that. As this one is going to be roped toward right field. It falls for a base hit. Giants will pick it up off of the hop, and that'll be a leadoff single for Justin Hoffman to put one aboard for the catcher, John Nance.
Good start there for Carbondale. Outside fastball, lined in the right field. Giants let it bounce in front of him. Did not want to turn a single into what could have been a double or triple. So Carbondale with the leadoff hitter of the game on.
Ron Fulkerson out of the stretch. We'll see what he comes with here. The right-hand senior hurler drawing some Division I interest now as the first pitch is across the plate. He drew some before he decided to go to Rin Lake College.
Yeah.
Now drawing some again, apparently. Nothing in one is a count.
It's that time of year.
Yes, it is.
Word gets out. News travels.
1 on, nobody out. Top one, no score. Here comes a pitch high and tight to the catcher, Nance. It'll even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX. And, of course, Community First Bank has 5 Jefferson County branches with responsive quality service for all of your accounts. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Checking the runner at first with a head nod. Pitch delivered home will be lifted into right center field on the run. Blake Jones, who's back out in center today after getting the wind on the mound yesterday, makes the grab, and there's your first down with the runner on first in the scoreless first inning.
The ball was in at the end of the bat, didn't travel. Probably would have been a pop out, maybe behind the bag at the grass out in the outfield, but that ball ended up about halfway in the outfield.
That'll bring in Mitch Lauder, the left fielder. 1 on, 1 out, top one. No score yet for Brennan Klein Memorial Field. South Summit Conference play. Gaoki is at Centralia. Altop traveled to Marion today. A curveball will just miss outside low. So Lauder, the left fielder. 1-0 is the count with 1 on and again 1 out. In a scoreless top half of this opening inning from beautiful Brennan Klein Memorial Field on a great sunny afternoon with winds gusting as high as 30 miles per hour out of the south-southwest as this 1-0 pitch will be front-footed. Foul down the third base line, 1-1.
Is an amazing little day.
We'll take it. In case you've forgotten, down the line, just 320 here at BK, 365 in the alleys. We believe over 400 straight away center field, not marked. This will be a grounder to the mound. Fulkerson's in trouble, fires over to first. And that's one that got away. It's in time. It's Lauder, and that was just one. It was tough to play. Fulkerson started to go the other way. Naturally, of course, after his delivery, they had to go back across the mound to get the ground ball.
Well, once he knocked it down, it was not like it was a makeable play or easy play. He was unable to throw the runner out, and Lauder beats it out for a hit. At least that's what I would give.
I'm giving it a hit. Not much he could have done with that. So 2 on and 1 out. We'll see how Fulkerson reacts. Right-handed batters, the DH, Joey Weber in the cleanup spot with 2 on and 1 out. A pitch in the dirt is going to bounce off the plate. Weber will get to it up the third baseline, but both runners will advance. And there's 2 in scoring position quickly for the Dogs here at the top of the first scoreless ball game.
You get a feeling and a sense from the Carbondale dugout. They're in this game, and they're excited. They have no nervous energy whatsoever. Maybe a little tentativeness maybe from the Rams early on.
1 ball, no strikes to count to Weber. Takes outside low. It'll be 2 balls, no strikes. Nadolski on deck for the Terriers. Threatening here in the opening inning. Scoreless thus far. Fulkerson hoping to keep it that way and keep that earned run average at 1.33 or get it out of here a little bit lower as the 2-0 pitch comes. It'll be popped up shallow right field. Could be trouble. It's going to fall in front of Giants. Won't have much of a play, and the first run's going to score on an RBI single.
Yeah, that ball just had eyes. Dropped in the right center field for a base hit. Carbondale up 1-0. Now have runners at first and third, and the Terriers out to a good start. They'll hop and bounce in their step in the first base dugout.
Well, what the second baseman unable to spot it, he would have had to have traveled backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Giants came up for it. Jones came up to play as well, and it just snuck in there for a base hit. 1-0 the Carbondale lead. Here in the top of the first, runners at the corners, 1 out. Fulkerson out of the stretch. Right-hander fires a little bit low, but good enough for a strike. And it'll be an 0-1 count to the shortstop, Will Nazowski.
Greg Pavlov from DuQuoin behind the plate. Jim Collins from Harrisburg on the bases.
2 on the bases for the Terriers as the 0-1 pitch lifted into shallow right field. Giants on the run to make the grab. Runner will tag. Ooh. And a good throw as the runner probably could have made it.
Yeah, he got about halfway down the line. Don't know if he stopped or the coach stopped him or what. But, boy, the way the ball tailed up toward the pitcher's mound, once it got into the infield, that runner could have definitely scored from third, but you don't know that when you take off.
That'll bring in Jordan Kelly.
Part of that problem is that, you know, Giants looks like Chris Carpenter, so I'm sure the guy at third was probably like, man, I can't run on that guy. I've seen him pitch. 2 outs, runners in the corners, curveball outside. It'll be 1-0 to Kelly. Kelly, Jordan Kelly. 3 sports star for the Terriers. Ain't no kidding.
Football, post player in basketball for Jim Miller. Now for Mr. Perchbacher. He is the first baseman and a power hitter as the 1-0 will get dirty. 2 balls, no strikes to Kelly with Levi Cofer on deck.
A rare entity of a kid of the school that size to be that good in all three sports.
Oh, exactly.
I mean, he's got potential to do something at the next level just because of his athleticism.
Of course, many kids focusing on one sport as they're felt led to do. And last night I found it interesting. Major League Baseball Network ripping on that assertion.
Oh, yeah.
Encouraging kids to play multiple sports.
You're supposed to. You need to.
Runners at the corners. It's 2-0. Now making 3. Nope, catches the inside corner, 2-1.
Got to go with it. Veteran crew of many different sports making the state. Christian Mr. Pavlov, he's been to the state multiple times.
2-1 coming. This one could be ripped up the middle for a base hit, and it is. It'll be at least 1, maybe 2 bases, depending on where the throw goes. As they'll throw ahead of the runner at second, and it'll be 2-0 Carbondale on the RBI single by Kelly in the left field.
Pitch is up in the zone right now. They're getting some good rips. Mr. Pavlov, he has been on the Saturday Sports Show the last couple of summers.
Yes, sir.
In charge of the SIGA, Junior Golf Association. Their tournaments have set up. We'll have him on again probably in June. I see him about every day at my summer residence.
That'll bring in Levi Cofer. 2 outs to a board here in the first. Carbondale on top by a 2-0 score, and it's a strike that hits the outside corner. Behind 0-1 here is Cofer. Red Lake College powers our video streaming. It returns in May on the 24th for the 2014 Class Up commencement exercises. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands of dollars on your education. As 0-1 gets outside, good stop by Weber, and it's a 1-1 count to Cofer. Bruno on deck. Bruno, there we go.
It's just Bruno.
Not used to such simplicity. It's a 1-2 count as Cofer swings and misses. But a off-speed pitch it looked like that time, as I only had one eye open. 1 ball, 2 strikes to a board, 2 out here, a 2-0 lead. The top of the first for the Terriers. Fulkerson trying to limit the damage. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, and that's going to be in the dirt. Low outside, 2-2.
Maybe a bit of overthrow. Blatant counts early on here for Brock. Trying to do too much.
Might tell them the camera and radar are off.
Yeah.
Didn't like it's not there. 2-2, they'll check on the runner at second, and they will get him. Picked off is the runner, Joey Weber, and we will head to the bottom half of the first with the Terriers on top 2-0. This is Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports.
The Chevrolet Open House event is going on now at Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. The price you see is the price you pay. Save big on the full lineup of Chevrolet cars, trucks, SUVs, and crossovers. Save over $7,000 on the North American Truck of the Year, the Silverado. Get low lease payments on the all-new Chevy Impala, a Consumer Reports pick. But hurry, this is for a limited time only. Come to Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Complete. That's the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois with a full sports medicine clinic, state-of-the-art MRI, a spine care team that focuses on pain management, arthroscopy specialists offering total joint replacement, hand surgery, and complete rehabilitation services. Doctors Chow, Houle, Ahn, Kowalski, Freehill, and Smith stand ready to serve you today with offices in Mount Vernon and Centralia and satellite offices in Benton and Nashville. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. Find us on Facebook. This is Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports.
WMIX, WMIXSports.com. 2-0 Carbondale as we head to the bottom of the first for Rams Baseball, presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. We need to meet the Ram lineup courtesy of the Page Agency on Crownview in Mount Vernon. Call for help quote at 242-7000.
Ryan Campbell, Reed Millwood, and Thomas Weber. Then it's Jake Pike, Brock Fulkerson, Zach Gines, Derek Hayes, Braden Smith, and Zach Brookman for Tim Holloway's Mount Vernon Rams.
6-1 are the Rams, 0-1 in South 7 Conference play, looking to get above 500 overall and 500 in the conference. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Hunter Schrader back at our Mount Vernon studios. Bottom of the 4 o'clock hour, of course, WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. Got to throw the third northern city in there. We'll go Peoria for the heck of it.
Why not? Some days.
Most.
Some nights has been known to bounce other places.
Very popular at the Pennsylvania Department of Corrections in the month of November.
Yeah.
Once basketball starts. Why, I don't know. Multiple letters from the Penn DOC.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't
Did you not?
Well, that's awesome.
Yes, it can be. 2 runs on 3 hits at the top of the first for the Terriers. First pitch from Justin Hoffman, the right-hander. He fired across the outside corner for 0-1 to Ryan Campbell, followed by Reed Millwood and Thomas Weber in the home half of the first inning. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Ooh, a bender that time. Good curveball, but Campbell will poke it right back up the middle for a base hit.
Yeah, good curveball. It just wasn't in a spot that pitch was a pitcher's pitch. It was up, fell high outside corner, and Campbell jumped on that. Thought it was an off-speed pitch. Really got out in front of it, pulled it up the box. So no hitters, not happening here today.
5 Jefferson County branches, response or quality service for all of your accounts. Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to personal banking. Millwood drops down a bunt, right back to the pitcher Hoffman. Only options over to first, where Kelly was covering. It'll be a 1-3 sacrifice as Campbell goes on to second.
Well, Millwood's good at that, isn't he?
Yes, sir.
He has dropped some bunts down here recently. He has a high sock 1980s Giants look. And now here comes a guy that, as you get into conference play, everybody knows how well he's been swinging the bat. How much will they pitch to this guy in a situation like this?
We'll see. Catcher Thomas Weber, runner in scoring position with Campbell on second. Curveball that bounced around in the dirt. It'll be 1-0 to Weber. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by King City Chrysler Center, home of the Express Lane, faster oil changes and more. Service without appointment. They are right there waiting. 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon. 1-0 Commons. Got a catch low. 1 ball, 1 strike as things even up. Were you thinking of Richard Marks when I said that? I've got to ask.
What?
Did you catch when I said right there waiting?
No, I was seeing some nuances going on from players.
That song got in my head after I got done saying that, unfortunately.
He's not waiting anymore. He's out there.
Oh, 1-1 Commons. Going to be outside. 2 balls and a strike.
He's on the market again.
Richard Marks?
Yep.
How so?
He's a free agent.
Really?
Yep. Saw that on, can we name websites?
The 3-letter?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it on there.
Saw something else on there today. A rut-row in sports. It's a 2-1 count. It's going to catch this low. 3-1.
If the rival, my thought on that 49ers-Seahawks thing, if the rivalry's that bad and that nasty as everybody says it is, why is the quarterback wide receiver hanging out in a hotel? But, hey.
3-1 count, and this one's going to be fouled back. The count will be full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Thomas Weber. Runner in scoring position as Campbell singled, got to second on the Reed Millwood sacrifice bunt. Right now, Carbondale on top 2-0 if you're just joining us. Payoff time, perhaps. The Terriers' nice new hats this year as the full count offering will come. And it'll miss high. That'll put 2 aboard on the 1-out walk. But the Terriers picture a Texas Rangers hat, but black. And then the T is white, covered by a silver drop shadow.
I don't know about you, but the white pants drive me crazy. I would have gray, Carbondale gray.
See, I was going to say, that would be a color that would be very complimentary of the colors. It would actually look sharp, especially with that gray drop shadow on the hat.
Yeah.
On the T.
There's the first big spot in the game here. First and second, 1 out, and Jake Pike up.
Wind's starting to shift a little bit as that's going to be tight to Jake Pike.
Shift.
I don't know.
You mean in 5th gear?
Starting to blow a little more towards west.
We're getting that swirl from the interstate.
Yeah.
We're still blowing dead out.
Always windy here. It's the 1-0. It's going to be lifted into the jet stream. That's going to be deep to right center field. Back at the wall. It's going to drop at the base of the fence. Pike's going to have extra bases. Here comes Campbell waving the score. They're going to hold the courtesy runner, Story, up at third base. And some signs, I think, were missed, and it's a 2-1 ball game on the RBI double by Pike.
No, I don't think they were missed. I think they know they were missed. You come around the bag, you have to be watching the head coach. You cannot be sitting there wanting to run the bases yourself. That's what he's out there for. You pick him up going around the bag. That was missed, slowed down in the third, and that was where they stopped. But it's second and third, though, with 1 out.
Being waved initially. This will bring in Fulkerson with a 2 RBI chance. Runners on second and third with 1 out in the bottom half of the first inning. A 2-1 ball game. Pitch from Hoffman out of the stretch, caught the corner. It'll be 0-1 to Fulk with Giants on deck as the Rams look for a big bottom half of the first inning. 0-1 comes. Fulk looking for a bunt, drops it down. This could be trouble. The runner's going to go ahead and come home. The catcher drops the ball, stepping on the plate is Connor Story, and the Rams get lucky and tied at 2. Now, in that case where they were going for maybe a safety squeeze, the bunt went right in front of the catcher. And it should be 2-2.
Now, what do we got? We got bodies everywhere. Batter coming to the play. And the umpire, coach from Carbondale's coming out saying he got touched, the catcher got touched. I didn't see anything. I thought it was a clean play. Now, the base umpire is saying that he is out. No, courtesy runner. Okay. That's the run. I don't see anything that could, change it. It's going to go as a sack, E2. No RBI. Or tied at 2.
2-2 ball game. Of course, one of our Rams booster sponsors, Winning Edge. They have snapback Rams hats. That's right, they're back. Winning Edge, 212 South 9th in Mount Vernon. Online at winningedgeusa.com. Then customize any apparel or activewear for your team, business, or organization. Runners at the corners now, 1 out. Tied at 2. That'll bring in Zach Gines with an RBI threat. We'll see how aggressive the Rams are on the base paths today with runners at the corners. And 1 out here in the first. We're tied. A curveball comes this side. Gines showed bunt, pulled back. It's 1-0.
That might have been a put it out there and see what everybody's doing kind of thing. More signs here. We were briefed before the game about changes. We'll see how that works.
1-0. Pass. A fastball that's going to miss. 2 balls, no strikes here to Gines.
You get the feeling Hoffman's rattled here a little bit.
Now, I think he was fine until then. 2-0 out of the stretch. Here comes. Bunt popped up. Yikes. That's going to be 2-1.
Yeah.
Aimed to the backstop in front of us. It'll be Eric Hayes to come get it.
Yeah.
He's in the on-deck circle. There, he looked back.
Did he look back finally?
So.
He figured it out.
Well, I looked away thinking it wasn't coming, and there we go.
Yeah. Went downwind today. You can hear that.
2 balls and a strike out of the stretch comes off, and breaking pitch that time. Swung on a miss. That was off of the catcher, not the bat, 2-2.
This will be a big out. Derek Hayes again.
There he goes.
Derek Hayes.
I think he followed us on Twitter. He better.
Yeah.
At WMIX Sports, if you want to stay up to date with all the goings-on and local sports. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 aboard. Runners at the corners, 1 out, tied at 2 in the first. And that's going to be muscle pass as Gines will swing and miss, and there's your second out.
Fastball felt low and away. Pull swing, couldn't catch up to it.
Always glad to have Community First Bank of the Heartland aboard our broadcast. They're the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX. 1 checking, it's free checking and high-yield interest. 1 means more. Community First Bank and a run. 1 run would mean a lot more here on a fastball overthrown, low inside. It's 1-0 now to Derek Hayes. Again, runners at the corners, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Rams have come back to tie it at 2. Both teams have 2 runs. I thought both had 2 hits. Carbondale actually has 3.
Take the third, look to first. That's illegal at the paid level.
See what happens. 1-0 coming. Right in the wheelhouse of Hayes, and he lifts this deep in the center field. On the run will be Thornburg. Thornburg's not going to be able to get to it. Deepest part of the park to the wall. 1 run in. Here comes another. Is all the way from first base coming in to score. It's Sam Storman. The Rams take a 4-2 lead on the 2 RBI double by Derek Hayes. And that was to the deepest part of the park almost, and at the base of the fence.
Yeah, 2 RBI double went out there and hit the bricks. You don't see many baseballs get out there and hit the bricks. It did there, and it's offense first today in this one as strike 1 comes here to Braden Smith on a curveball.
0-1 the count to the right-handed Smith. The runner on second. The RBI opportunity looms here in the bottom of the first. Rams have scored 4 times. We're going to do more. Curveball in, fouled off on the tip. It's 0-2 to the DH Smith batting for Blake Jones. Jones had an incredible performance yesterday. I believe 8 strikeouts in the win against West Frankfort on the road. 1-1 now is the Jones record. 0-1 the count here to Smith, or 1-1, actually 0-2. 1-2 now. That was inside. Got to stop using the scoreboards, the prompt. Runner on second, 2 gone here in the first. Here comes. Ooh, that's a great pitch, and that'll punch him out. Called third strike will end the Rams' damage here in the first, but they take a 4-2 lead through 1. This is Mount Vernon Baseball, presented by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
This is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. I want to thank Mount Vernon and the surrounding area for continuing to support us over the past 5 years. If you have never sat down with someone to go over your insurance program, let me invite you into our office. Let us show you what working with the industry leader, represented by a local agent, can do for you. I'm located just off 42nd Street. You can reach our office 24 hours a day at 242-1421 or on the web at tonywilt.com. Thanks again, and go Rams.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler. This is Mount Vernon Rams baseball.
And we welcome you back in time for the top half of the second inning. First pitch, of course, to the leadoff batter, Levi Kofer, is going to be a strike outside. 0-1 the count to the Carbondale third baseman, followed by Bruno and Robinson. Here in the top of the second, if you're just joining us, the Rams get 4 runs to take a 4-2 lead after the first.
6 runs in the first. The over on this game.
No doubt, and we'll see how Fulkerson attacks. See, this one's going to be blown back into fair territory. On the run is Giants, and I think maybe he thought he was going to get bailed out by a foul ball, not getting there in time, and had to put in extra gear. And got there near the line to get the catch, and that'll be the first down of the inning. So,
he had
7-8-9 you up here in the line.
He had to use hat, sunglasses, and gloves that time to get the glare out of his eyes. Yikes.
Luke Bruno, the right fielder, will stand in. Bases empty, 1 out here in the top of the second. 4-2 Rams on top in this South 7 conference matchup. As that is going to be sent foul, and it'll be an 0-1 count here to Bruno. Foul over the first base dugout into the parking lot. Tony Wilt brings you our scoreboard updates. We'll see what we get from around the area as the 0-1 pitch will come. Bruno takes it low. It'll be 1 ball and 1 strike. You can find Tony Wilt nearby, actually. Corner 42nd at South Water Tower. About one time we saw the white State Farm Jeep go by. You can always find that around town or log on to TonyWilt.com and get you a better stay with State Farm. 1-2. So Bruno, the right fielder, has the bases empty and 1 out here in the top of the second. Fulkerson out of the windup where he appears to be a little bit more comfortable, and we'll get the strikeout. Swung on a miss, took a little something off at that time and went outside.
Find a little rhythm here. First getting nervousness, jitters, camera worries, whatever, worked out.
A little bit of the pressure off now. Team picked him up in the bottom half of the first to take a 4-2 lead, and out of the windup, the first pitch will come. Just misses low, I would guess. 1 ball, no strikes to Drew Robinson. Get off there. And this one will be put in play, lifted to the left center field. That's going to tail away from Jones, who makes a nice grab on the run. He is a realtor out there in center field. Blake Jones makes the grab. 1-2-3 go the Terriers here in the second. Through 1.5, it's 4-2 Rams. This is Mount Vernon Baseball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. We have one of the hottest car lines in the industry with the Ford Fiesta, Focus, and Fusion. The Ford brand was the top-selling brand in the United States in 2013, and we at Ford Square are determined to make that happen again in 2014. Ford is number 1 because the Fusion hugs curves and embraces fuel efficiency. The Focus is your friend at the pump and your love on the road. And the Ford Fiesta is taking fun and efficiency further. We have over 40 of these cars in stock right now waiting for you. We can offer huge cashback savings and want to deal. We will do anything to make 2014 even better and keep Ford number 1. Come see our associates at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway, Mount Vernon, Illinois, and we will show you why the best never rest. You can always view our new and pre-owned inventory online at fordsquare.com.
This is Mount Vernon Rams baseball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
WMIX, WMIXsports.com. As we head to the bottom of the second, it'll be 9-1-2 for the Mount Vernon Rams, who lead the Terriers of Carbondale by a 4-2 score. What means more? Community First Bank of the Heartland. It means free checking and high-yield interest. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC is Justin Hoffman back out of the windup. He was roughed up in the first. Rams on top, 4-2 as the first pitch of this bottom half of the second will be low. It's 1-0 to Zach Brookman, followed by Ryan Campbell and Reed Millwood. If the Rams can keep it going, as this is going to be pushed to the right side, a foul ball down the line. Wind pushed that out of range for the first baseman, Kelly. It'll be 1-1. Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com. We'll have a full lineup of guests coming your way Saturday. We'll talk with Tim Holloway. We'll also talk Lady Rams softball with Lance Bolt as the 1-1 comes. Curveball to be tapped to the second baseman. Picks it up. Fires over to first. And a good play by Drew Robinson. And 4-3 over Tyre Brookman.
Good start for Carbondale. They got to right the ship a little bit. That little swagger, energy, momentum they had early on sucked completely out of the dugout, giving up 4 in the first to Mount Vernon.
4-2 ball game here in the bottom of the second. One out, nobody on for Ryan Campbell, who singled and scored his last time. As the wind might have gotten a piece of that one and blown it into the dirt. 1-0 to Campbell. Campbell's going to ground one over to Cofer at third. Right near the bag, he'll fire to first off the dive. And what a good play by Cofer at third. 5-3 is your second out.
Easy picking, that's for certain.
But that one might sneak between the bag and the foul line for a fair ball down the line. But Cofer did a good job showing some range. Made the play, and that'll be 2 outs for Millwood with the bases empty here in the second. As Hoffman trying to make quick work of the Rams. Trying to return the favor. The Rams got Carbondale to go 1-2-3 there in their half of the inning. As a pitch will miss inside here to Reed Millwood. He sacrificed his last time. I think the count's even now, 1-1. Here comes another one. Up the ladder a little bit. 2 balls and a strike to Rito Burrito. 2 gone. Nobody aboard here. Bottom second. 4-2. Rams on top. Here comes. Just above our heads. It'll be 2-2 on the foul ball. Yes. We know that, hey, Tommy Weber. We know this cat follows us. You should too at WMIX Sports. On the Twitterverse. 2 balls, 2 strikes, even count for Millwood. Chases the curveball, swinging. Hit the bag. Trouble for Kelly, but he'll pick it up and step on the bag, free unassisted. And the Rams go 1-2-3 in the second. It's 4-2 Mount Vernon. This is Rams baseball from WMIX Sports.
Women's health care just got closer to home, right here in Salem. St. Mary's Good Samaritan Women's Health Care and OBGYNs Dr. Deborah Carson, Dr. Doug Combs, Dr. Jamie Plett, Dr. Elizabeth Byer-Nolan, and Dr. Michael Schifano are seeing patients every Tuesday at the Salem Family Health Center. That means you'll have a full range of OBGYN services close to home, including prenatal and wellness checks, incontinence treatment, and family planning options for when your family's complete. Plus, access to state-of-the-art Da Vinci robotic surgery for quicker recovery and less pain after hysterectomy. Ladies, your health is important, so why not get OBGYN care right here close to home by St. Mary's Good Samaritan Women's Health Care. Call 1-877-456-2496 to make your appointment. That's 1-877-456-2496.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. This is Mount Vernon Rams baseball.
WMIX, WMIXsports.com as we head to the top of the third. For the top of the order for the Terriers, Hoffman, Nance, Louder. In this Carbondale lineup, the Terriers trail 4-2. Fulkerson back out for another inning. Let's see how it works at the top of the third as the first pitch will catch the outside corner. It's 0-1 to Hoffman. Of course, for the Terriers, 2-4-1-1 their line. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, 1 left aboard. This will come inside on Hoffman. He'll get out of the way. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rams, 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors. They've stranded a runner themselves, but have a 4-2 lead. It's now 7th conference play as the 1-1 will miss low and away. 2 balls and a strike to Hoffman. Second Chance Auto is another of our Rams Booster sponsors. There's a reason they've been around for 34 years. They offer the largest selection in one location. No fancy sales gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals on great vehicles with bank rate financing for all. As Hoffman will foul another off. It'll be 2-2. I always get quiet whenever Carbondale comes to get a foul ball. A curveball will just miss as it's full count to Hoffman.
Yeah.
Wonder why that is.
No.
Full count off, make or break time, and it's going to miss low and away. It'll be a leadoff walk to Hoffman, and we'll see if Carbondale makes Fulkerson pay in this top half of the third inning.
Hoffman's been on base twice.
Yeah, if history is any indication, he scored the last time he reached.
Yeah. believe the Carbondale game is May 6th, return date. Not that I would know that.
Because we're in Carbondale on back-to-back days.
Yeah.
After a trip to St. Louis, this is going to catch the outside corner of the right-handed dance. 0-1. Rams going to play Clinton on May the 4th at Busch Stadium. Head to Carbondale for Itchy Jones Stadium action against the Murfreesboro Red Devils at SIU.
Mm-hmm.
And then go right back to Carbondale that Tuesday on the 6th, where they'll take on the Terriers to close out the season series. Pitch out high, got him behind the runner. Would have had him. And the throw goes to the right field and back safely at first. It's off, and on a high throw comes in. Good grief.
It was there. That Pike coming in, Hoffman was straying, and here comes old sneaky Reed Millwood behind him, and that throw is dead on. Hoffman's caught by 3 feet. It was high, and Mr. Millwood couldn't get high enough to get up to that one.
1-1 to count to Nance. He'll drop a bunt down. First base side, Pike will tag the runner.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Pretty small. It was the Pike's fault earlier. As he tried to Alex Rodriguez the ball out of the Pike.
Yeah. Oh, got a little yapping from the dugout here. Well.
All right, then.
I mean, it was blatantly obvious. He took that left arm and kind of thrust it forward. And you can see Mr. Nance go back in the dugout and have some words for the orange and black. So that was interesting.
Lateral call time and step out of the box. 1 out, a runner on second. Here for the Terriers, off the sacrifice. 4-2 ball game, Rams on top. Here comes Fulkerson's offering out of the stretch. It's a curveball that gets in the dirt. It'll be 1-0 to Louder. Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of high school sports. WMIX and WMIXsports.com. 5 Jefferson County branches, including Woodlawn, Mount Vernon, Dixon, Ina. The check on the runner at second. Fake check on the runner at second. Did not throw.
And this little game has stepped up a notch here.
Never a dull moment in the South 7 Conference. As we wait the 1-0, here it comes from Volk, and that will catch 1-1. Sure where that was going.
Tim McClellan type response on strikes.
Yeah.
He lets everybody know there and then lets us know later, which is the way it should be.
Sure. 1-1 coming. Difference between there and here is
about 30 feet.
Well, no. It instantaneously goes on the scoreboard.
Now, you got to leave that scoreboard alone.
2-1. Oh, no, I don't mean like that. I just mean as soon as it's called, obviously it's on the scoreboard.
Right.
So Major League broadcasters don't have to worry about that. 2-1 coming. This one's going to be ripped just off of the bit of Campbell, deflected to left field. Could be trouble. The Carbondale run will score. Here comes Hoffman, the pitcher. The throw won't be in time. It'll be cut off by Hayes. And just like that, off of the glove of Ryan Campbell, a tough luck play for the Rams turns into a double of the RBI variety for the Terriers.
One of those where they say in this game of baseball, a game of inches, and that was it. If Campbell makes the catch, it's 2 outs, a runner at first. The ball goes off his mitt, Karam to left field foul line, and that allows a run to score, and the runner gets a second.
Game of centimeters in Toronto. Over the Blue Jays. 4-3 score. Terriers back within 1 tying run on second with 1 out as Joey Weber will stand in and take a first pitch strike on the outside corner. Right-hander falls behind here, 0-1. I believe the Blue Jays were formed the very last year. The Ford F-150 wasn't the truck champion. Has 0-1s in the dirt, 1-1. You can find the Ford F-150, the entire Ford F-Series at Ford Square.
What year was that?
I can't recall now.
Okay.
Knew it before. Was it 76 the Blue Jays were formed? Either way, it's been a long time. It's a 1-1 up down. Fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Weber. Not that Weber, but Joey Weber. Carbondale looking for the tie, maybe the lead here in the top of the third. Scored a run on the tough luck RBI double by Mitch Louder as the pitcher Hoffman made him pay for the leadoff walk, and a curveball will get dirty. It's 2-2. Beautiful day for high school sports. Much going on around the area. Of course, in South 7 Conference play, boys and girls. Centralia hosts Cahokia, Marion hosts Altoff, and of course your Rams and Lady Rams have Carbondale. 2-2 pitch coming, 1 out. This will be jammed foul toward the first base side. Count will stay the same. Rams are back in conference play on Tuesday as they head to Althoff. Centralia will have Carbondale. Marion Cahokia allegedly is the 2-2. That could see its way up the middle. That's going to tie the ball game on an RBI from Joey Weber. Coming home to score is Louder, and it's 4-4.
Well, we have 8 runs in the first 2+ innings. And right now, neither pitcher early on fooling the other team. This might be one of those with the wind blowing out and everything. You could have a 10-9 ball game without any issue or problem the way these offenses are going.
Tony Welch, your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon, provides scoreboard updates all season long here on WMIX.
Althoff up 1-0 early on Marion.
Here comes bunted 10, pulled back, but maybe not in time or caught the outside corner. 0-1 to Will Nadolski. Of course, Tony Wilt, you can find him here in Mount Vernon. He's online at TonyWilt.com or look for that white State Farm Jeep around town and get to a better state with your State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. 0-1 the count of Nadolski. Runner on first, 1 out, 4-4 ball game here in the top of the third. Shows Bus, holds back, bunts again, drops it down first baseline. Foul. Maybe foul. Foul it is, so it'll be out of play.
Across the way after 2, the Terriers lead the Lady Rams 4-0. Actually, no score at Marion Althoff after 2. Terriers 6, Rams nothing in JV after 2. Goreville 4, Alvarado nothing in softball after 1.
0-2 the count. Maybe the bunt out of play here for Nadolski with 1 out. High waist pitch is 1-2.
The Carbondale dugout's back into it again.
They are tied at 4. 4 runs now. On 6 hits. Here comes. Punch out. Called third strike. It was on the low edge of the zone, and that'll be your second Terrier out, as that'll bring in Jordan Kelly with the runner on first. They've tied it at 4 here this top half of the third. Who knows how this one's going to end up. Plenty of baseball to be had. Beautiful day here at Mount Vernon. Vernon Klein Memorial Field, just off of Veterans Memorial Drive in the South 34th Street extension. Pitch in the dirt to Kelly. It's 1-0. He had an RBI single his last time. Was stranded on first base after the pickoff at second. That is what ended the Carbondale threat in the first. What'll end it here? It's first pitch. Ooh, the 1-0 pitch is tight to Kelly. It'll be 2-0. A little bit of chin music there.
Yeah, that was a flip.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Now what's going on? It never hit his bat. Don't know what. Don't think it hit anything, did it?
Not sure what happened.
I don't know what they're asking for. I didn't hit any bat or anything.
I think it was. No, it was high and tight.
High and tight. That didn't hit anything. And Mount Vernon coaches wanted that, but that's a nice try, though. Like they say in pro wrestling, you got to sell it, and that wasn't. Can't get by at that one. The paying customers don't believe.
2 balls, no strikes, 2 gone. 4-4 ball game. Top of the third inning. Runner in scoring position for the Terriers. Pulled the string that time on a high change. Looked like a high change.
Yeah, that one got away.
Velocity fastball.
Yeah, that one got away. Jordan Kelly had watermelons in your eyes when swinging hit that one far.
2 balls and a strike to Kelly with 2 outs. And now he'll rip this one into deep right center field. That'll send him way back. Shopping at the Capitol score a run. Carbondale takes a 5-4 lead on the RBI double by Jordan Kelly. And Carbondale quite the contingent on hand.
Yeah, nice crowd here at the game for both sides. And the Terriers, 5 runs in the first 2 2/3 off Brock Fulkerson and Tim Holloway to go out to the mound and have a conference with the pitchers, the catcher, and the infielders.
Visit to the mound is presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black and staff proudly supports local high school sports as well as the community.
This is one of those where 5-4 in the third is not going to hurt you. 5 runs will not win this game, I would bet. Yeah, this is a game that the old black mat will be brought out from Radom. You play a little slow pitch on. I know there are people know what I'm talking about there. Fast pitch at Radom, too, as well. The old days of Waltonville Lakefield, S&W Motors used to go out there and play. Take that. Made many a nickel chasing softballs in venues.
I played at the Lake Field.
Yeah, played there.
Back in my days of whatever that traveling league was.
Yeah, played there.
Real
Chase
community.
balls, skip rocks across the lake. Probably right, filled up so much. But, boy, I was going to say, you can't be disappointed down 5-4 because this is going to be an offensive kind of game, not the smelly like, but offensive, the Big O.
The 5-4 game. Carbondale still threatening with Kelly on second. In steps Levi Koper. Takes the pitch low and away for a strike. 0-1.
One of those you just sit back and watch because this will go for a while.
Take it in and see what goes down. Fulkerson out of the stretch has not been the most effective out of it this season. Is this going to be softly hit off the ground? Millwood will pick it up. It was a soft liner. And that'll retire the side as Millwood makes the play. Carbondale scores 3 to take a 5-4 lead through 2.5. This is Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
You need a great quality new-to-you vehicle. There's a reason why Second Chance Auto has been helping put families into affordable, dependable vehicles for over 34 years. Honest, fair deals. Ain't nothing fancy, just great vehicles with warranties and bank rate financing for all. That's the only way Second Chance Auto will do business. They're receiving new vehicles every day. So be sure to stop by and find out how you can save thousands on the total cost of your vehicle. Helping people get on a great, dependable vehicle for over 34 years. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams Baseball.
WMIX, WMIXSports.com. Rams Baseball presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland as we head to the bottom of the third. Carbondale on top 5-4 after a 3-run inning. Adds will be Weber, Pike, Fulkerson. Weber takes the first pitch strike.
Alcoff trails Marion in softball 9-0 at the end of 1.
0-1 coming. It'll be even. Nope. Catches the inside corner, 0-2. Did you say Marion?
9-0 into 1. Yeah.
Marion had a good win yesterday over Heron.
Belleville East leads Edwardsville into 1-3-1 baseball. We're going to see them on Friday. Yeah. That's what I thought, too, when I saw that.
Final miss. Morning, good afternoon, good night for Weber. It'll be the first down of the inning. Nobody on for Pike. Here at the bottom of the third. Rams down 1. It's 5-4. So glad you could join us on WMIX. Yeah. Hold on. WMIX Mount Vernon, Marion. How about, Charleston. There we go.
You get Terre Haute?
Not today.
Okay.
Not feeling it.
Main man's here.
Not feeling the Hoosiers today.
I don't ever feel the Hoosiers. Main man's back there. You guys balling well. Yeah. We'll have some catch going on.
Is he in kindergarten yet?
No. Next year he will.
2 balls. Wait. No strikes. Nobody on for Pike. Had a big 2 RBI double that almost left the yard. It lasted fast.
I got a couple buddies this year's kindergarten out there in Woodlawn. Come by and knock on my door, talk to me every once in a while, and they can escape.
Rio Calvin going to be high. 4-pitch. Walk to Pike. Put the runner aboard with 1 out for Brock Fulkerson. Had a sacrifice and an error. Allowed him to reach and allowed the run to score. Gave the Rams a 2-2 tie. Tied it up back in the bottom of the first. Now stands in looking to help his cause with the runner on first. And he'll take a low and inside for a strike. 0-1 to Brock. Midland College powers their video streaming. It returns with the commencement exercises on May the 24th. Red Lake College, of course. Save thousands of dollars on your collegiate education at rlc.edu. This will be fouled straight back. 0-2.
That's Chris Carpenter. Zach Gines.
Does look like Chris Carpenter.
Does that make him like Chief Emeritus?
I just go with Admiral.
Yeah, but do they have
Something
that?
different.
Chief?
I don't know. It's an honorary title regardless. This is going to be a runner going. And out stealing, depending on if he held on to the ball. Ball not held on to.
Yeah.
And Pike will be safe at second base. Time will be called as Pike went in hard to the bag.
Yeah. Got to get up and walk it off. He's got dirt on him, so he rubs it on there. He's walking it off out there at shortstop. You hope he's okay. He's a tough cookie. He's not going to go out unless he has to. Torrey Hunter. You remember Torrey? We going to Torrey Hunter's story.
Wow. That's something I just was not expecting to hear the other night.
That's the joy and beauty of Vin Scully telling the story.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you right now, that guy mowing the soccer field's doing hot laps. If you're going that fast to mow, you don't have that much to mow. I mean, he is on a hot lap of qualification effort.
Might be a new event coming to the DuPont Fair this year.
Hey, I've seen lawnmower racing. That is amazing to watch lawnmower racing and they go in an oval. I've also seen lawnmower drag racing as well.
1-2 to Fulkerson. Reaches out for it, swinging bunt. Back to second will go Jake Pike. The count will stay 1-2 to Fulk. Here with one out in the bottom of the third, Rams trailing 5-4. 5 Jefferson County branches. That's what you'll find with Community First Bank of the Heartland. By far the market leader. Malvern and Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. I know that's only 4 towns, but
2 in Mount Vernon.
There you go.
Hey, I've seen
one not far
drag
from here.
racing.
Have you?
Yeah, at the Festa. South, yeah.
1-2. Another event we're a big part of is this. We had drop third strike. They'll tag Fulkerson running up the line. That'll be 2 strikeouts in the inning for the pitcher Hoffman.
Haven't lived, you've seen that. Anyway, Mr. Hoffman, neither pitcher's found their groove. They're throwing up beach balls. That one there is just in the dirt.
You haven't lived till you almost cut your finger off at the fair. That's a good time. Runner on second, 2 gone. Waves and misses this Giants. It's a curveball, 0-1.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Hi, I saw your ad for a checking account that earns interest on my money.
Oh, yes, that's our plutonium account, and it requires $50,000 to open.
What? How am I supposed to grow my money when I can't even afford to open the account?
Introducing Kasasa, free checking, where even the smallest balance earns high yields, plus refunds on ATM fees nationwide. Try Kasasa.com. Kasasa.
Kasasa is carried locally at People's National Bank or online at peoplesnationalbank.com. Member FDIC.
Has bad credit or lack of credit kept you from buying a vehicle? It won't at Automart of Salem. Automart of Salem is your buy here, pay here headquarters. All credit applications are accepted, regardless of your credit history. We take pride in our selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs.
And we are through 3 now. It's 5-4. Carbondale on top. This is Rams baseball from WMIX Sports.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Bill, where are we going?
We're trying to find my ATM.
We just passed an ATM.
But that's not my ATM. I lose $4 if it's not my ATM.
Make any ATM your ATM. Introducing free Kasasa checking with monthly rewards like cash and ATM fees back in your pocket. Visit trykasasa.com. Kasasa.
Visit People's National Bank or peoplesnationalbank.com for your Kasasa checking. Member FDIC.
Has bad credit or lack of credit kept you from buying a vehicle? It won't at Automart of Salem. Automart of Salem is your buy here, pay here headquarters. All credit applications are accepted, regardless of your credit history. We take pride in our selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Each vehicle is inspected by our experienced service department before it makes the lot, something that is not done at many other buy here, pay here dealerships. This is Manager Amy Thompson. I encourage you to come see me today. I will not allow your credit history to stop you from getting behind the wheel of a pre-owned quality vehicle. Come see me at Automart, located next to Schmidt Ford in Salem.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams baseball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
And we welcome you back, WMIX, WMIXsports.com. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Rams trail 5-4 as we head to the top of the fourth. It'll be 8-9 and 1-2 up for the Terriers. As with Bruno fouling off, it'll be 0-1. Second Chance Auto, one of our great Rams booster sponsors. Find them on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, home of your largest selection of pre-owns. Priced under $10,000 in one location. Second Chance Auto continuing to proudly support the Mount Vernon Rams. It's 1-1. Pitcher missile low here to Luke Bruno. 1-1 coming. We're on a mess, took a little off it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 5-4. Terriers on top. Terriers actually have 5 runs on 7 hits. They've stranded 2 runners, have an error. As the 1-2 cometh, curveball, bloop right into the mid of Mr. Millwood at second base, and that's your first down.
Yeah, that was a tink up the end of the bat. Blows to the second baseman, and that'll be into that. Brock needs a quick inning. 61 pitches through 3, down 5-4.
See if he can get it. Throws a strike on the outside corner to Drew Robinson. 0-1 the count. Chris Hugo, Danny Czerwinski on WMIX, WMIXsports.com. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports as the 0-1 cometh inside, and it is going to be a ball, 1-1. A 5-4 ball game. Rams did all of their damage in the first. Carbondale scored 2 in the first, 3 in the third. As the 1-1 becomes 1-2 on a pitch swung on a miss by Drew Robinson. Justin Hoffman in the on circle. He's reached twice, scored twice today for the Terriers. Right now stands to get the win in the Carbondale lineup. Nice pitch. Curveball that time. It's off of that miss. Yet another strikeout for Fulkerson, I believe to be his third of the day.
That is, you have to find yourself a groove. And that's what, so I know you're down 5-4, but you almost got to pitch like it's 4-4 or 5-4. You got to keep your team where it's at. 5 is the limit. Hoffman steps out. He of no batting gloves. You don't see that very often anymore these days.
Hoffman stands in, bases empty, and 2 outs. For the once, not the leadoff batter getting the board. If he does get a board, it'll be at the 2-out variety, just as dangerous. But takes the first pitch for 1 out. Here in the fourth. Curveball, just off the plate. 2 balls with no strikes. Hoffman.
Justin, not Dustin.
Not an Academy Award winner.
He's trying to get on again. I'd take if I were him. But then again, if you know he's going to throw a fastball here, you might want to jump on it. Ooh.
I think I just got me a new correspondent. 3 balls and a strike with 2 gone. Bases empty. Here comes the pitch on the way. Ground ball. Could be trouble. Millwood will get to it, but won't have a play. It was off the back heel of Fulkerson, and it'll be a single for Hoffman of the 2-out variety.
2 singles. Now, that's going to be interesting. Here was Mr. Nance. Remember last time he bunted sacrifice and chirped a little bit about the way he went down the line and tried to knock the ball off Pike's glove.
Can't hit him at this level.
You can. You can hit him at any level.
Be a good actor.
He's already slipped one inside while ago with Kelly.
Here it comes.
Now, we're not promoting that at this level to hit people, but a little chirping going on last time by Mr. Nance.
If I could separate myself personally from professionally, I would. That's me.
Not in this situation. You don't want to put 2 runs.
No, not right now. No. Not a close game.
No.
Got to be smart about it if you're going to do it. This could be ripped for a base hit down the third base line. Another 2-out base hit for the Terriers. Hoffman is going to be waved around to third base.
Yeah.
It'll be second and third for the Terriers with 2 out.
Well, they just keep figuring out ways to get base hits. Fastball up in the zone again that time you saw, up in the meat of the plate. And you could see that Nance got a turn on it and got his hands through quick and ended into a double. That ball got by Hayes down there at third, but he can even move.
Back-to-back 2-out base hits. That'll bring in Mitch Lauder, who's 2 for 2. He scored twice. And the Terriers looking to add to this 5-4 lead in the top half of inning number 4. Community First Bank of the Heartland is our official voice of high school sports on WMIX. 5 Jefferson County branches. Responsive quality service for all of your accounts. Friends and neighbors on staff. Understand your needs. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Home with a 1 account. Fastball fired past Lauder. 0-1.
Lauder. He was swinging so hard he'd hit the water slide out there if he'd have got a hold of it. Boy, he swung so hard he's taking a breath. Man, he was ready for that pitch. He just missed. Bugs Bunny screwed himself in the ground.
0-1 Calvin. Nice pitch on the outside corner by Fulkerson. It's 0-2.
1, 2, 3 strikes are out.
Multiple different backdrops here at Brennan Klein Memorial Field. You have the vacant field.
Yeah.
You have the aquatic zoo. You have the softball and soccer complexes. You have raising a hospital, raising the bar. 0-2 Calvin. Poked foul over the first base dugout. Straight up nicely over there behind the dugout. That one bounced around for a little bit.
Yeah. Wind and sun will do that today. One of those kind of days. Everything's going to dry out pretty quickly today. Before it rains again a little bit.
0-2 the count. 2 gone, 2 aboard for the Terriers. Trying to threaten here up 5-4. Chases after a high pitch. Now that should be in play and be an out right there.
No.
Catches off the top of the facade.
Not arena football. You can't throw it off the net and then take off running.
If you like indoor professional football, you'll love some of the tickets we have to give away on our morning and afternoon drive programs on the FM side. The St. Louis Attack.
Couldn't they give away those tickets?
Brittany and Dawson.
Dawson, yeah.
0-2 the count with 2 aboard. Here comes. A little cross promotion there as that's going to be lined in the center. Hey, guess who makes the grab? Blake Jones. That does it for the Terriers. The 4th as they strand a pair. We are through 3.5, still 5-4 dogs. This is Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports.
How can we keep the people we love safe and secure in their own home? Let the Medicine Shop's home medical equipment team help you with all your mobility and specialty product needs. They provide mobility products like motorized scooters, wheelchairs, and home stair lifts. The Medicine Shop's expertly trained staff can also provide car and van lift installations, and they offer a full service repair facility for medical equipment, whether you purchased it from them or somewhere else. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
We service a 60-mile radius area, so a pretty wide area. We service orders from several area hospitals, and we have the staff in place that really sets us apart. We have 3 respiratory therapists and 2 seating specialists to help with seating on wheelchair and power chair needs. And we just feel that we have the staff and the warehousing and the facilities in place to really set us apart from any of our competitors in the area.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
WMIX Sports is your home for the Mount Vernon Rams, powered by Community First Bank.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXsports.com. We head to the home half of the fourth here for Brendan Klein Field. Derek Hayes and Braden Smith. Zach Brookman due up for the Rams, who trail 5-4.
Wind would blow.
Yeah, no kidding, huh? WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. They have to drive very far today, but driven by Ford Square nonetheless. 1501 Broadway, Mount Vernon, and online at FordSquare.com, where you can also schedule your service appointments. That's schedule an appointment on there for the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios before.
Did you?
Yeah.
Pretty good time.
That's this.
Oh, hey.
Hey. First base side. Look out.
You're going to stand over there and talk. You got to pay attention. Hey, you got to pay attention.
Put that in the wrong book. It'll be Derek Hayes to start off. No balls and a strike to Derek, the Ram third baseman, and he'll take low. It got dirty. It's 1-1. Rams back at it tomorrow against Bell Vegas East.
The Beast.
The Lancers.
That's a wonderful complex they have.
1-1, Kevin.
1-2.
1-2.
Older complex. Older, school compared to the others, but
compared to West.
Well done. Yeah, West is brand new.
I do not have a new correspondent. Oh, well. Oh. Foul back on the 1-2 to stay. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hayes. Braden Smith will come.
Hey, Braden Smith. He's on a mission. He ain't got time for us.
Nope.
See, last year's bunch had come through, and they tried to say something before we would. This year's bunch not quite used to our humor yet.
Bunch really didn't get distracted because they were all over the place to begin with. On a pitch that gets away over the head of Hayes. 2-2
You can't distract the distractible.
That's true.
And that group was, that was a different breed.
2 balls, 2 strikes as Hayes leads it off. Missed it. Jammed in left field, but still pretty deep. Caught by Mitch Lauder. Didn't really have to take any steps. Took maybe a step in. Made the grab for the first out to bring in Braden Smith, the designated hitter who struck out his last time. Rams down 5-4 in the bottom of the 4th inning with 1 out. Bases are empty. As you look to the sky over the east.
A little dark.
Smith shows bunt. Probably should pull back there because there was no way he wasn't going to foul that one on a pop-up.
Yeah. Well, ball game going on over here. Main man better be careful because
Main man can come in and throw a few innings.
Well, I hate to tell Main man, but he won't be as... He's got a long way to go catch up with Mom. She was an athlete, too, back in the day.
It's 1-1 to Braden Smith.
Yeah. He's out there. He looks pretty good early on.
He's not bad. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1 is tie. Reminds me of a story from on the road somewhere. And he was in a practice. I guess was a little more advanced than everybody else. Actually pegged the kid in the head. 2-1 coming. 3-1. A little velocity behind it.
Yeah.
A rambunctious little scamp.
Well, back in the day, you didn't start out with T-ball. You started out back in the day with somebody else throwing at you.
3-1 coming. This one's going to be lifted left center field. Could be trouble if it can get down. And get down it will into the gap. And Smith will round first, headed for second with a 1-out double. Standing up.
Yep, no wind. That ball's easily caught. Big 30-mile-an-hour wind out of southwest. That ball just kept blowing and blowing and blowing. And haven't seen any home runs yet today. Shocked by that, but that ball is definitely carrying out there, obviously.
Red Lake College has more than 100 degree and certificate programs from which to choose. See which is right for you at rlc.edu. They power our video streaming. Sports-wise, returns in August for Rams football against Taylorville. 5-4 Sports. Iron run on second for the Rams. High fastball. Was that fouled back?
That was not fouled back.
That was just a high pitch that got away to third base. Will go Smith.
Stay there. Don't move at third. They're going to talk, and they're going to say you did hit the glove. I did not hear a click, and I didn't hear a tink or anything like that. That's just a swinging miss, and the ball went off the glove. That's a case of the catcher closed his eyes, is what happened there.
Runner on third, 1 out, 0-1 the count to Zach Brookman. Better RBI chance now. Rams down a run. Tying run on third base. Go ahead, run at the plate. Brookman showing bunt safety squeeze. This will be foul down the first base line.
That was a squeeze. Smith didn't get the jump, and somebody missed something somewhere. And
I see that now.
Yeah. You usually tell when the back turns to the infield.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Now you can't do it, so the element of surprise is out. Right.
My 7th year of figuring out these mannerisms.
Yeah. You figure out things. Now what do we have?
Whoa! I have no idea. I'm just simulating
0-2. They'll get together. It's 0-2.
Should be no balls, 2 strikes.
A lot of things going on right now. It's 0-2.
What's the question?
Count and be squared.
Yeah.
So base umpire will get it right. 0-2.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody flash something different?
No. Well, yeah, the home plate umpire said 1-1, but he blinked. It's okay.
It's all good.
Everybody got it right.
Everybody's go. 0-2 the count. Bottom of the 4th, 1 out and runner on third. It's a tying run. Rams trail 5-4. Big at bat for Zach Brookman with a no ball, 2 strike count.
I'm curious here. You scored 5 runs in the first 4 innings. Your infield's in a game like this. I would have it back, trade the run for the out, take your chances.
0-2 curveball. Did he check his swing? He did it. Went around. Well, that'll be your second out.
I just thought it was odd there because, I mean, if it's a 0-0-1 nothing game, yeah, come in and try to cut the run down. You scored 5 runs in 4 innings, 4 at-bats. Keep going. Get back, trade the run for the out, but now that's all moot.
2 outs. That'll bring in Ryan Campbell. Tying run on third base in a 5-4 game. Hoffman and the Terriers lead by 1. Here comes the fastball. Just off of the outside corner. It's 1-0. Tony Will provides our scoreboard updates. You can find them online, TonyWill.com. Find them in person. 42nd and South Water Tower. Perhaps he might be out for a stroll visiting one of his clients. Find him in the White State Farm Jeep around town. As the 1-0 begets 2-0. Pitch low in the dirt. Tying run on third if he's joining us. Rams trail 5-4 in the bottom half of this 4th inning. 2 outs. It's a lone runner on third base out of the stretch. Justin Hoffman, the Carbondale quarterback of football season. It's 3-0 now. Hitter's count for Campbell.
Take 2. Make him throw a strike.
See what they do.
I know he's taking 1. They're going to put him on first.
There you go.
Okay. They're going to play a little strategy, go ball 4. So Campbell will go to first. He had that single. I guess they're thinking because Millwood bunted and grounded to the first baseman that he's not got much stick. So knowing Rito Burrito, he's going to be offended by this, and he's going to get a hit here. I got a feeling.
Do we get a Texas leaguer in the right center? What's going to happen? Left center? Neither center. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. There's a curveball up. It'll be 1-0.
A little up there.
Before we see the aggressive stylings on the base path.
You might see a... No, take that back.
Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX. Always bank on your hometown team with 5 Jefferson County locations, Mountford and Dix, Woodlawn and Ina. As it's 1-1 on a pitch that caught the fatter portion of the plate on the outside. 1-1 the count to Millwood. Sacrificed. Rounded out.
Well,
I don't remember. It's 3 unassisted, I do recall.
Yeah, rounded out.
2-1 down to Millwood. Took the ball low. So glad you could join us today. Don't forget to give us a follow on the Twitterverse at WMIX Sports. This is WMIX, Mount Vernon, Carbondale, Cape Girardeau, Champaign, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. A rare 4 city. Duan cometh, and this one's going to be lifted left center field. On the run will be Thornburg. Can he get there? And he will. Thornburg makes a run-saving catch to end the inning. We are through 4. It's 5-4 Carbondale. This is Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest-earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, one will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Registration for summer classes at Rendlake College is going on now. The 8-week summer term is a great chance to catch up on classes you need, from general education to electives and more. Curious about starting college or even a little nervous? Summer is a good time for new students to find out what Rendlake College can do for you. Registration for summer classes continues through June 6th. Call us at 618-437-5321 or find us online at rlc.edu. Rendlake College, your journey starts here.
Find us on Facebook. This is Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports.
We welcome you back on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Hunter Schrader back at our Mount Vernon studio. As we head to the top of the fifth in the Terrier lineup, it will be Joey Weber, Will Nadolski, and Jordan Kelly. For the Terriers, came in 9-2 on the season with a 1-0 mark in the South 7. The Rams trying to get back to 500 in their conference schedule. Lost to Marion 1-0. That was on Tuesday. Tough luck loss that was, as Weber takes the first pitch for 1-0. Both better out of the windup, no doubt about that. As I say that, James went in the dirt 2-0. Out of the windup comes Wilkerson's offering, and the 2-0 becomes 2-1 across the plate.
Supper time.
Still mowing over there. Forrest Gump would be proud. 2 on the count.
Getting paid per lap.
Well, Forrest Gump had so much money, he mowed for free. 3-1. Think about what I'd do with all that money if I was a gazillionaire earlier. 3-2. No, I filled the athletic facilities that might be missing. As here comes a ground ball at the middle for a leadoff base hit for the Terriers.
Easy.
Wow. Caught me napping.
Yeah, he gets all the way to second.
Caught everybody napping.
Yeah, that is not going to be a very happy dugout.
Did he go for 2 all the way?
People, frustratingly, not mentally in the ball game. And exactly not happy are some coaches in the third base dugout for the Rams.
5-4 game with some insurance run, or an insurance run, possibly on second base.
That 90-foot extra base is pretty important in a game like this, or any other game in general.
Wilkerson looks in at his catcher, Thomas Weber. Will Nadolski is 0 for 2 today, struck out his last time. Shows bunt here. Bunts it high in the air, got over the head of the catcher. It would have been an out. Going to get to it. 0-1.
This dire inning here. This is an interesting. If you can get out and keep the game at 5-4, you feel pretty good. But if Carbondale gets a couple here or something goes on, Daubers might get a little further down here.
No balls, 1 strike. Here comes the pitch on the way, and that'll be tapped foul Nadolski. It'll be nothing to do.
Bunt. I'm tired of watching kids try to bunt. It's not the bat, trust me. I don't care what bat you use, it is not the bat. Not the way you bunt with that form.
It's the same bat.
The same bat might be a little bit bigger barrel. Now, who knows? It's not the bat.
Might be a little bit longer.
Maybe he's got his hitting bat, but I'm going to tell you right now, he definitely does not have a bunting form.
As this one is going to be just foul outside the third base bag. I'm assuming some Scheller ties. Where? Possibly. With the Dolphins.
Who knows?
Waltonville, maybe.
No, that's where the name is. It's Nathan and that.
Yeah, Nathan.
Yeah. I'm just saying he needs better bunting form. I know that.
I'm not saying that you do. That's what I recognize that name with, or associate. 0-2 the count. Runner in score position on second. As a curveball will be sent foul to the backstop netting. We'll do it again. Community First Bank of the Heartland is at home. Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ida. Always close by here in Jefferson County. Over the 1 account. Free checking, high yield interest. And member FDIC.
Just don't mention hack anywhere in it.
0-2. Foul off out of play, maybe. Rescue me here, Net. It does.
Woo! Gotta get out of the way.
Whoops.
friends over there from Carbondale.
Hack.
You know.
Don't mention
From the
Hack.
NCAA tournament. No, from the NCAA tournament. Into the game. You remember that story? Oh. Tell you off air.
Okay.
Mike Czerwinski was not happy.
I thought we were talking about Kirk Hacker for a second.
No.
What'd he do? Nothing to 2 the count. Or Ron. Here comes the pitch on the way, and this is going to be a ground ball. Walk off the mound and get it. Fires over to first. Third will go to the runner.
Yeah.
And that will be a 1-3.
Well, now, interested if you're Mount Vernon, you might want to think about walking Kelly, because Koper's 0 for 2, Bruno's 0 for 2 at the strikeout, Robinson's 0 for 2 at the strikeout. I would be half tempted to send the young man down to first base and make somebody else beat you.
Has an RBI every time up.
Yeah.
Hasn't scored, though.
I would.
So at least
I would.
Soon after.
Yep. See? I think the same way. I'm going to walk Kelly. See? Got to think a little strategy here.
Turns in the chest sometimes.
Well, and again, the percentages go your way. I mean, there's nobody going to hit like Jordan Kelly, even though he's a 6th hitter. Should be labeled swings like a 4-hitter or a 3-hitter. Now, Koper's nothing to sneeze at either, but he's flied the right and ground to the second base, so he's been late both times. So you're taking the hope that you can get a double play ground ball or a bit of strikeout here.
So the intentional pass to Kelly will bring in Koper. It's runners in the corner, shows spot. It's going to be foul. It'll be 0-1. That went down the first base line.
Yeah.
Aggressive move here by the Terriers.
Well, that safety squeeze there. The runner did not break until the ball was on the ground. That's not a bad play, and that's the bunt. If you're going to bunt, you want to get it up that first base line away from Fulkerson. He'll be covering that line.
0-1 coming. It's going to be high in sight. Good job by Weber to grab it, also get up, get everybody back to their bases. It's 1-1. 1 out, runners in the corners here in the 5th. Rams trailing 5-4. Took a 4-2 lead after 1. 3 unanswered runs thus far by the Terriers. Put them back on top. 1-1 pitch on the way, and this one's going to be popped up. Bill Wood will make the grab.
Yeah.
There's your out.
Okay. Now you drop everybody back in the normal position, and Bruno comes up with a strikeout and a pop out to second. That's what I said. You don't want Jordan Kelly to beat you. You want somebody else to do it. And your hope is that nobody can do it.
2 gone, 2 aboard here for the Terriers. Up a run, 5-4. We're at the top of the 5th from BK Field. Here comes a pitch. Going to be popped up right side. The wind killed that.
Going to blow back.
And now Pike will backpedal to make the tough grab, and the Rams get out of the inning. Carbondale strands a pair here in the 5th. We are through 4.5. It's 5-4 at Carbondale. This is Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
You need a great quality new-to-you vehicle. There's a reason why Second Chance Auto has been helping put families into affordable, dependable vehicles for over 34 years. Honest, fair deals. Ain't nothing fancy, just great vehicles with warranties and bank rate financing for all. That's the only way Second Chance Auto will do business. They're receiving new vehicles every day. So be sure to stop by and find out how you can save thousands on the total cost of your vehicle. Helping people get out a great, dependable vehicle for over 34 years. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams Baseball.
And we welcome you back on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. 5-4 ball game as the Terriers on top. Heading to the bottom half of the 5th, the Rams will have Weber, Pike, and Fulkerson. Meet at the order coming up and hoping to do some damage.
Well, the base on balls helps Mount Vernon out. Next 2 guys popped out twice. Got Mount Vernon out of the inning, only trailing 5-4.
Off and out of the windup, and fires 1 low to Weber, 1 ball, no strikes. you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home at Dixon, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Welcome back as Thomas Weber just went yard over the left field wall, and we are tied at 5. I knew as soon as I was in the middle of that first sentence and that ball left the bat that it was gone, and Thomas Weber, about 340 feet, ties the ball game.
Yep. Told you, there would have to be at least one home run today. Too windy not to. Yeah. That'll work. How about that? Nice.
That does it.
There we go.
So Weber ties the game with a blast over the left field wall, and it's a 5-5 game here in the 5th. Jefferson County branches, Community First Bank. Works out.
Yeah. Bingo.
See what Pike can do with a pitch inside. Not much.
See what Pike can do for you. He made a pretty good catch on that pop fly in that inning. That ball was coming back on him hard. Outfield experience kept his feet moving.
Chases the pitch inside, trying to get a piece of his own.
Yeah, he was trying to hit that guy on the lawnmower on the soccer field.
Good target.
Tough to hit. He's going pretty good clip.
Yeah.
Speaking of target, Jack Nicholas, Arnie, and Gary Player
saw that picture
skiing off the Timberlake Masters. That's awesome.
Picture of them together, a nice little photo op.
Gary Player actually played.
Did he really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he's a player.
My pick is even.
2-2, and Pike's going to get a piece of one. Slicing towards left center field on the run. The center fielder won't be able to get to it. Thornburg. Pike's going to have extra bases. He strolls into second base with a double.
Yeah. Pinch hitter now. Mr. Morgan. Pinch hit for Fulkerson.
Called back.
Yeah, got called back. Now he's called back. Now, so much for that.
All right.
That was just a fakesy.
And we'll visit the mound, Coach Perschbacher, presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black and staff proudly support the Mount Vernon Rams, Lady Rams, as well as the local community. Interesting.
Althoff leads Marion 2-1 at the end of 5. That's baseball.
Could be an interesting year in the South 7.
Carterville leads Nashville in the bottom of the 6-2 zip softball.
What?
Carterville leads Nashville 2-zip, bottom of the 6 softball.
Interesting.
A couple of teams pinch it for winning.
But Brock Fulkerson will step in with a chance to help himself. Tied at 5 in the bottom of the 5th. A home run by Weber and then a double by Pike. Hope shows bunt. More of a pitch out outside.
Not a bad idea.
Trying to keep the runner at second base honest.
If you're going to bunt it, though, you're going to have to bunt to third base. First baseman's charging your doorstep.
1-0 the count. Pike with a lead off a second. Nobody out here in the 5th. Nice. Down the third base side of the mound. Pitcher will pick it up. Running hard is Fulkerson. And staying on the back. A good job there. Yeah, it was Drew Robinson.
That was great. Spider-Man went sticky feet, sticky arms, sticky hand. Try to catch that ball to stay on the bag.
Go ahead run at third, and now we're going to have a change.
Now what do we got?
Connor Story's going to get a chance to
Hey, he's not supposed to do that.
He's supposed to run.
Yeah, maybe he can get on. If he gets ahead, he knows what to do. Of course, he knows how to run.
Baseball and softball season are here, but what about your corporate season? Make the call to the bullpen for Winning Edge's high-quality embroidered apparel to equip your employee team in style. Winning Edge, downtown Mount Vernon. Rams booster. Left-handed bat, Connor Story, one out runner on third. The go-ahead run. Hoffman, the pitcher, out of the stretch, right-hander. Safety squeeze this time. That's going to be a great bunt. It'll get to the side of the mound. Story's going to be out at first, but the run will score on the sacrifice. Yep. The Rams take a 6-5 lead.
6-3 on the foot out, RBI. Second out. And, man, that run took a little bit extra to get in, but 5 all. Lining up like the game at Carbondale last year really has a lot of similarities.
See what Derek Hayes can do. He had a 2 RBI double back in the first. The base is empty and 2 gone here. He flew out to left his last time to lead off the fourth. It's an AB here, and first pitch strike makes it 0-1. Pitch inside. Will even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hayes. Braden Smith on deck. Lumbered earlier. Got a double. See what Derek Hayes can do against Hoffman back out of the windup. Fastball pounded in. Swung on a miss. It's 1-2. One of our other Rams boosters, of course, Second Chance Auto. Longtime Rams supporters out there on Route 142 East. Largest selection of pre-owns priced at $10,000 in one location. 1-2 Bender up. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Complaints from the non-certified umpires behind the fence.
Lamb rain for the call. 2-2 coming. 2-2 taken away for the Rams. That's going to be a swinging third strike. But the Rams get 2 runs here in the 5th to take a 6-5 lead. We head to the 6th. This is Rams baseball from WMIX Sports.
You hear about truck months? Well, 2014 is already setting up to be a truck year. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ram truck dealer at King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. Backed by popular demand, ABC Ally Financing is back. All 2014 Ram Quad Cab Express, Bighorn, and Outdoorsman models qualify for this program. Not only do you get a $2,500 rebate, Ally Financial will give you $3,000 on top of that. That's $5,500 in total discounts, plus you will get a low finance rate for up to 84 months. Payments could be as low as $350 on a new 2014 Ram Quad Cab truck. Come see one of our sales associates who will help you find any other qualifying discounts. Hurry to King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or browse our inventory online at kingcitychryslercenter.com.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXsports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams baseball from WMIX Sports.
Top 6 we go on WMIX and WMIXsports.com with Danny Czerwinski. I'm Chris Hugo. So glad to be here with you. The Rams on top 6-5 with the Carbondale Terriers in South 7 Conference play, as we'll see Drew Robinson, Justin Hoffman, John Nance in the Carbondale lineup. Here in inning number 6 is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking, the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX, and we are thankful for that. They're not far away from here. They have a location conveniently located to the ballpark on 42nd. As Robinson will plant one foul down the right field line for a first strike. He's 0 for 2 today. You could argue he's due.
I know who isn't due. Guy on deck.
That's no kidding.
On base all 3 times today.
You are right. 0-1 pitch going to miss outside off of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike to the right-handed Robinson. Hoffman on deck. Nance to follow in the top of the 6th. Rams scored 2 in the bottom half of the 5th to take a 6-5 lead. As 1-1 becomes 1-2. Good pitch on the outside corner. Of course, it was a Weber home run to lead off the inning. A no-doubter. Then a double by Pike. Good base running. Came over to score. Ground ball to third. Hayes picked up. Fires a strike across the diamond. And in time.
Why did the base runner not beat the throw? Diving at the bag. You have to run through the bag. You don't slow. Yeah, when you lunge, you lose time. And here's Mr. on base.
Justin Hoffman.
Yeah, one of the better quarterbacks in Southern Illinois last year.
Popped up right field. Giants give chase. Makes a play near the line. That's your second out.
Well, that's huge to keep him off the bag. I think he's frustrated because he didn't know he could make a right turn at first.
The antithesis of auto racing.
Oh, we got a little practice tonight after the game here. The young man over here is our last 3rd and 4th graders. Our man might be in the middle of it before it's over.
Yes, sir. 1-0 to count here to the catcher, Nance, and he will take on the inside corner for 1 ball, 1 strike. Louder on deck. Here for the Terriers. Red College has over 100 degree and certificate programs from which to choose. Find out which is right for you at rlc.edu.
During this ISHA event.
Isha.
The mower's still going, by the way.
I wonder if they're going to another one to rename it. 2-1 coming. Outside corner, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Things even here to Nance.
Well, if redistricting comes in with that crew, we'll be in trouble as far as who wants to take it over.
Well, Crayola should make a ton of money with all the grand they'll draw with. 2-2 are going to be foul over the right.
May I ask this question?
Yeah.
Are you just going Okay, if you're going straight crayons, you're going 8, 16, 24, 32, 64, 108, or are you going to allow the caddy to come
I had a special 92 count back in 92.
Right. Softball game across the way is done. We'll get a final here in a little bit.
92 count and a 10 for Christmas with a sharpener.
I got a caddy once. I mean, I'm not much of an artist, but the caddy was quite impressive.
I wasn't either, but I always had the neatest school supplies. Full count coming. Going to be a ground ball to third. Shot. Hayes will pick it up at fair ground. Fires across the diamond, and that's going to be a throwing error as it gets away from Pike. Nance will motor down to second base, and that'll put the tying run in scoring position.
Looked to me like Hayes didn't know if it was going to be fair or foul. If you don't know, you play it as fair. You go ahead and play through catch, field, throw, and get it done. Courtesy runner second now for Carbondale. Looks like when he was hesitant, that kind of affected his throw to first.
I'll ask you this.
All right.
Were you a fat or skinny marker guy? I'm sure there's better terms for it, but I always said fat or skinny.
They were a little
these days they were a little bit longer and thinner.
I'm not a big skinny marker guy.
I like the thicker tip.
I'd rather have the ability to go skinny or fat at the same time on the markers.
They do that? Opposite ends now?
Well, I'm not. Well, they used to. Not opposite ends, but you have that ability now where, the point of the fat marker is pretty good to use thin-wise.
Yeah.
You can get the job done and then use the fat side of the thing.
As long as you don't press too hard, you can do that.
Right.
You had those kids, oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Is this going to work?
They got him.
The old Jefferson County play, and the Rams pick the runner off. Somehow in conference play it worked, and we head to the bottom of the sixth with the Rams on top, 6-5. This is Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
This is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. I want to thank Mount Vernon and the surrounding area for continuing to support us over the past 5 years. If you have never sat down with someone to go over your insurance program, let me invite you into our office. Let us show you what working with the industry leader, represented by a local agent, can do for you. I'm located just off 42nd Street. You can reach our office 24 hours a day at 242-1421 or on the web at tonywilt.com. Thanks again, and go Rams.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. This is Mount Vernon Rams Baseball.
And a pickoff on second base costs the Terriers a chance at a tie ball game in the top half of the sixth. Rams pull off their, I don't even know what to call it. The Rams pulled off again.
Yeah. Carbondale wins 9-0 in softball. Basically what happens is this. Runner at second. Pitcher steps off, fakes the throw to second. There's one of the two middle infielders go to the bag. The other one goes behind it and dives. And the center fielder comes sprinting in. The only problem is the pitcher has the ball. And the Carbondale runner at second bought it hook, line, sinker, and April Fools.
There was a courtesy runner for the catcher, and that's probably what made the difference. Right there.
And you get a guy coming in that's not thinking about the game consistently, as you said, courtesy runner. How it worked in a conference game, I have no idea, because Mount Vernon has run that play at least 175 times the last few years.
And now it'll be Brandon Smith to lead off. Show spot, third base side of the mound, and that is going to be out at first, barely by a hair.
Hoffman bobbled, but the cannon arm that's attached to his body made the difference in getting the out.
Still 6-5, Rams on top. They scored 2 in the bottom of the fifth to take that 6-5 lead. Of course, Tony Welter, State Farm agent in Mount Vernon, also not far away on 42nd Street, corner of South Water Tower.
Oh, Mr. Morgan's going to come in. One way or another, he's getting in the game. He will hit for Brookman here. Well, there's practice going on.
Yes, sir.
Adam Dunn at young age, 12-10.
There's travel team practice.
Something. They're going to get out on the big field and enjoy it, I know. Well, guys, perks of having that. Yeah. Back to the crayons. I enjoyed painting with less than usual colors. I didn't like the big eight as much.
Check swing. It's going to be a ground ball for Morgan. Second baseman Robinson picks up, fires over to Kelly. And 4-3 will be your second out.
Althoff leads Marion into 6-2-1. Carterville softball beat Nashville 2-0. One-hit shutout for Miss English from Carterville, but she can throw.
Yes, she can.
Yeah.
Good basketball player, too.
See the Lions next year. Lady Lions.
Really?
Next year.
Up and in. Oh, basketball.
Basketball.
Sorry.
No, not softball.
Really?
No.
That game once.
No.
The Lady Ram winner from Carterville. Is this going to be a check swing? Going to catch low and away for 1-1?
Carterville Mount Vernon will play girls basketball next year. Everybody, you're welcome.
Ground ball sees its way through the left side of the infield off the bat of Ryan Campbell, and the Rams get 2-out base hit.
Well, here's the time right here. Nance's a good catcher. Do you put some people in motion here?
I think we're going to find out.
Yeah.
Bottom of the 6-5, Rams on top, 2 outs. This one's going to go the opposite way. Fair ball. Pop fly, and it's caught by Robinson. Last chance, 7th, coming for the Terriers. They trail 6-5. This is Rams baseball from WMIX Sports.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Hi, I saw your ad for a checking account that earns interest on my money.
Oh, yes, that's our plutonium account, and it requires $50,000 to open.
What? How am I supposed to grow my money when I can't even afford to open the account?
Introducing Kasasa, free checking, where even the smallest balance earns high yields, plus refunds on ATM fees nationwide. Try Kasasa.com. Kasasa.
Visit People's National Bank or peoplesnationalbank.com for your Kasasa checking. Member FDIC.
Registration for summer classes at Rendlay College is going on now. The 8-week summer term is a great chance to catch up on classes you need, from general education to electives and more. Curious about starting college or even a little nervous? Summer is a good time for new students to find out what Rendlay College can do for you. Registration for summer classes continues through June 6th. Call us at 618-437-5321 or find us online at rlc.edu. Rendlay College, your journey starts here.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler. This is Mount Vernon Rams baseball.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXSports.com. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Last chance, 7th for the Terriers. They will send up meet of the order with 3, 4, and 5. Mitch Lauder, Joey Weber, and Will Nadolski. Jordan Kelly, should anybody get aboard?
Oh, no.
Yeah, that had to be pointed out. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, you just heard, driven by Ford Square, King City Chrysler. 1603 Broadway, Mount Vernon, where you'll find express lane, fast oil changes, and more. Service without appointment, or perhaps you're looking for a getaway this summer. Hertz Rental Car location on site.
Well, Fulkerson goes 6, gives up 10 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 3 Ks. He can be the winner, and that's it. Thomas Weber back on the mound in a position he had last year to try to get the save. And we shall see.
Good call.
And we shall see. A new catcher in the game as well. So Weber has to go to the mound. So now, if Carbondale gets on, be curious to see if they would take off running on bases.
The law firm of Morgan & Morgan will have seen action today. Aaron. A-A-R-E-N. Spelling on the first name. What many would some call non-traditional. Although there's so many different spellings of the name, I don't know what you would consider traditional.
There are so many different spellings of every name.
You can drop one of the A's and go R-O-N, Aaron for Aaron. You can go Aaron of the Emerald Isle, E-R-I-N.
That Aaron, I hear, is as well with paint.
Oh, yeah. 1-0 Calvin. It's going to be inside the leadoff batter, Lauder. Catches a corner, 1 ball, 1 strike. Weber on to try to shut this one down.
Columbia Baseball beats Redbud 8-4. I'd like to see the Rams get them on the schedule.
Have 2 from Monroe County. It's the 1-1 fouled back to the net. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Lauder. Top 7, last chance for the Terriers, trailing 6-5 in the South 7 Conference matchup. Tony Wilcher, State Farm Agent of Mount Vernon.
Freeburg beats Free Central 10-zip.
Nice.
That's another team that Mount Vernon can get on schedule. Freeburg, Columbia, that neck of the woods.
1-2 Calvin. Fastball fouled back to stay alive. The count will stay the same. You can find Tony Will in the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower. Worldwide at TonyWill.com or look for the White State Farm Jeep around town.
Mowing's done.
Yep.
You might add 2 mowers out there. Who knows?
That could be it.
Getting the bolt run, getting the run in, as the NBA would say.
1-2 coming. Breaking pitch. The misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Weber on deck. See how it works with Weber facing Weber.
Well, that sounds like a grilling kind of at-bat to me.
Frying pan into the fire. 2-2 coming. Got to get away. Full count.
Full boat now. Oh, come on. You don't want to get that ball? Wow. I wish you could have delivered that later. Oh, that's kind of cheap. Boo. Oh, he's pacing out there on the walking venue. The little guy is getting a little rambunctious behind here. City truck trying to drive between a first-third kind of game, face-to-face game.
Full count, make or break. High fastball fouled back on pace for the City truck.
No,
it slowed down.
No, our guy, he'll probably jump on the back, start a lawnmower, and drive it off.
All at the tender age of 4.
Yeah.
Well, it surprised me one bit. Full count, nobody on, nobody out. Louder started things off here. In the last chance, 7th for the Terriers. Weber, the pitcher, on for the save. Catch the outside corner. Pounds the fastball outside corner for a backward K, and that's your first out of the inning here in the 7th.
That was a strike.
Yeah.
That was a strike. It has been there all game, and it was there. And it's 1 out. That's a huge out to get.
Straight up 6 o'clock on WMIX Mount Vernon, Marion. Matt Toon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. 6-5 the score here. Rams on top of Carbondale. High fastball up. 1-0 for Joey Weber. Struggled on a southern city there. I'm sure you noticed. 1-0 coming.
Yeah.
Not sure where to go.
It's all right. Happens this time of day.
Almost went to Paducah, but I didn't want to go out of state, back into state. 2-0. We go to Paducah next weekend.
Yes. Nice little city to hang out in.
Duo coming inside. It'll be 3-0s. We'll have an overnight trip. Rams will play 2 on Friday, 1 on Saturday. We'll leave Bartlett, Memphis U High, and Henderson.
The Owls. The Memphis U High Owls. Who, if they play baseball like they did basketball, they will not make errors because they rarely made turnovers. The Red, White, and Blue Owls. I'm interested to see this new school at McCracken County. I've heard a lot about it from other people being there in various sports. Brooks Stadium, where the Rams will play on Saturday, historic baseball park in Paducah. A lot of different teams have played there over the years. Morgan's going to go out and talk to Weber. Tim Holloway's going to come out and talk to Weber. Why? Boy, it'd be nice to get a ground ball and leave Jordan Kelly on the on-deck spot until next time. Tim Holloway's going to go out and talk.
This is the mound is presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway. That's here in the King Studio.
Jake was over there talking to the first base coach and a runner and having a good talk, so much so that Tim Holloway said, get over here, and he had to sprint in late.
Oh. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Last chance for the Terriers. They have the tying run on first. It's a 6-5 ball game. Terriers came in 1-0 in the conference. They beat Cahokia.
A couple other ones. O'Fallon leads Granite City in a 5-7-3 in baseball. Carbondale beat Mount Vernon softball 9-0. Peeneyville beat A-Chain softball 10-0. Westland holds on to beat Carlisle 3-2 in baseball. And that will get you caught up. That score starts rolling in on the Twitter.
As they do. We're on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Give us a follow. The pitcher does. Not sure about the catcher. Before that would have been the case. As the fastball high to Nadolski, it's 1-0.
Yeah, got to find the plate. Oh, my gosh. Go-ahead run now batting. Beast is in the on-deck circle.
Yes, sir. Weber, the pitcher, out of the stretch. Fastball overthrown. 2-0.
It's amazing how baseball has that poetic swing to it and rhythm. A lot of times you cross paths multiple times. We could have that again if Jordan Kelly gets to the plate.
2 balls, no strikes. 1 gone, runner on here in the 7th for the Terriers, and it's in the dirt.
Rock row.
3-0.
Like Shannon say, Lil Abner's at it again. Play with fire one too many times.
1 means much here, but it means more. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Free checking, high-yield interest. Community First Bank, where 1 means more. 1 checking. 3-0 the count. They tried the play they would do on second.
Yeah. Joey Weber is not going anywhere. Rams called that play, and they actually didn't sell it. very well at all.
No Academy Award or Emmys. Not now. Nor Silver Dome. 3-0 coming. Going to be a strike on the inside corner. Don't go over there too fast.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you're a batter and do that, you better not expect any call to go your way.
Especially 3-0.
No.
3-1 coming. That's going to be over the plate. Fouled off. The count's quickly full. Table's turning, and this is bad for Will Nadomski, of course, the shortstop. Jordan Kelly in the on-deck circle.
Has he thrown?
Yes.
I think he's thrown since the beginning of the game.
He wore number 40 in basketball.
Lee, he's going to help somebody next level somewhere.
Full count, high fastball. Foul tipped it in the minute, Aaron Morgan.
Yeah.
And that'll be your second out. This is the last chance for the Terriers.
Ooh.
It'll be Weber and Kelly, part 2.
Well, do you walk him again and make it first and second and put the tying run at second?
We'll figure it out here, won't we?
Oh, my.
Top of the 7th, 6-5 game, tying run on first for the Terriers. Kelly at the plate. Fastball inside corner for a strike for 0-1. He was intentionally walked his last time after an RBI single and RBI double and subsequent at-bats for the Carbondale first baseman. Weber out of the stretch trying for the save. High fastball. Did he check his swing? They will appeal. No.
Ooh.
Checked it up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ooh, everybody says back here.
Hey, they appealed. They did it quickly and quick ruling. Now you get back to play. Great job today.
Into replay.
Greg Pavlov calling the balls and strikes from Ducoy. Jim Collins in the infield. Harrisburg. 1-1. Swung on a bit. Low lay ball there. Well, Rams are a strike away from ending this one.
Jordan Kelly's wanting to put one over there in the apartment. Well across the veterans.
A strike away from sending us to the Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. 6-5 score, top 7. 2 outs, tying run on first for the Terriers, who trailed 6-5.
Jordan Kelly had that swing last time. He was wanting to park it on veterans.
Weber on to the save, trying to get Fulkerson his second win of the year. Pitch on the way. It's going to be high. Gets to the backstop, and that'll be a run in scoring position for the Dogs.
Mr. Weber is trying to throw it 175 mile an hour. Overthrew it. Watch out. There he is.
He was going for a Porsche on the Autobahn.
He's going to be one of those kids, our guy, that's going to play with older kids all his life. And when it gets to be his time, watch out.
Yep.
Like somebody else in the county. Yep.
Hopefully not that big kind of watch out.
No.
Runner on second, here comes. Another high fastball. Count's full.
Yeah, he's overthrowing. He's trying to man up. Don't need that much Old Spice right now. You just need a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Tying run on second, 2 outs, top 7. Yeah. That's overthrown. It'll be a 2-out walk to Kelly.
That might have been the intentional, unintentional.
Started to get that way.
A little bit. See if he chased. And now Kofer up in a spot again with runners on. He has flown to right and grounded to second, popped out to second.
5 runs, 10 hits for the Terriers. 6 runs for the Rams. The first pitch to Kofer going to be up and away.
Yeah.
For a 1-0 count for the Rams, meanwhile. They have those 6 runs, and I believe to be 6 hits. It's pounded in there for a strike. Now leaving the count at 1. Community First Bank of the Heartland has 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts. Let them be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. 1-1 coming. Swung on a miss, this 1-2. And for the second time, the Terriers are down to their final strike.
Yeah, you got to keep it right in that zone.
Tying run on second, go ahead run on first. Insurance here at the plate. Carbondale getting runs across. 1-2, last chance. Swung on a miss, and the Rams are going to win it. The Rams win it 6-5. We'll tell you all about it in the Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show coming up next. This is Rams baseball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Whether it's Mother Nature's inability to decide on a season, a weekend that got a little out of hand, or just life, there's always something looking to damage your vehicle. This is Chase Landers from Landers Collision Centers. Maybe winter weather turned your full-size sedan into a compact, or a little hail has your truck looking like Swiss cheese. Perhaps a deer decided to go for a ride on your hood, or maybe your truck is missing its hitch and bumper after pulling your little brother out of the ditch last weekend. Did a bad breakup leave a little graffiti on your SUV? We hope not, but we've seen it all, and we certainly don't judge. Whatever mess life has created for your vehicle, we'll clean it up. As a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, we take care of just about everything, even getting you into a temporary vehicle while we restore yours. That's the Landers difference. Top to bottom, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Come see us in Mount Vernon and Salem and ask us about free detailing for the life of your vehicle. Or call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
How can we keep the people we love safe and secure in their own home? Let the Medicine Shop's home medical equipment team help you with all your mobility and specialty product needs. They provide mobility products like motorized scooters, wheelchairs, and home stair lifts. The Medicine Shop's expertly trained staff can also provide car and van lift installations, and they offer a full service repair facility for medical equipment, whether you purchased it from them or somewhere else. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
We service a 60-mile radius area, so a pretty wide area. We service orders from several area hospitals, and we have the staff in place that really sets us apart. We have 3 respiratory therapists and 2 seating specialists to help with seating on wheelchair and power chair needs. And we just feel that we have the staff and the warehousing and the facilities in place to really set us apart from any of our competitors in the area.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Your spine is a miracle of engineering, so when pain strikes, your body is telling you to get help fast. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois is proud to feature their spine care team. Doctors Kowalski and Smith, the professionals at Orthopedic Center, specialize in back and neck pain. So put our spine care team on the job. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. Stop the pain, fix the problem, and enjoy life again. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. This is Mount Vernon Rams baseball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show starts now.
And we welcome you back, WMIX, WMIXsports.com for your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. Rams get their first conference win of the year over the Carbondale Terriers, coming back from behind. 6-5 is your final score. Schmidt Chevrolet is online at schmidtchevrolet.com or see them right next door to WMIX at 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon. What a good win for Rams baseball today here at home.
Confidence and the ability to get something done. Sounds so funny. Anyway, this will go a long way, confidence. And again, you're playing a 4A school tomorrow. Coming on the heels of this, my goodness, it does feel good. If you're the Orange and Black, you get to 1-1 the conference and tough win at home against Carbondale 7-6.
Feel even better to take a look at those scoring stats.
6-5 Mount Vernon wins. Carbondale had 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, 8 left on base. Mount Vernon 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, 5 left on base. Brock Fulkerson gets the win. The loss goes to Justin Hoffman, and the save goes to Tommy Weber in a game that took 1 hour and 47 minutes. Mount Vernon wins 6-5 at home.
There you go. That's your scoring and stats. We owe you a player of the game. 6-5 your finals. The Rams improved to 7-6-1. 1-1 the conference. Rams are over 500 for the first time in 2014, and that is somewhat hard to fathom. We'll take a break, come back on your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. This is Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports.
You need a great quality, new-to-you vehicle. There's a reason why Second Chance Auto has been helping put families into affordable, dependable vehicles for over 34 years. Honest, fair deals. Ain't nothing fancy, just great vehicles with warranties and bank rate financing for all. That's the only way Second Chance Auto will do business. They're receiving new vehicles every day. So be sure to stop by and find out how you can save thousands on the total cost of your vehicle. Helping people get a great, dependable vehicle for over 34 years. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
Registration for summer classes at Rendley College is going on now. The 8-week summer term is a great chance to catch up on classes you need, from general education to electives and more. Curious about starting college or even a little nervous? Summer is a good time for new students to find out what Rendley College can do for you. Registration for summer classes continues through June 6th. Call us at 618-437-5321 or find us online at rlc.edu. Bryn Lake College, your journey starts here.
This is Mount Vernon Rams baseball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXsports.com for Brennan Clyde Field. Rams baseball, of course, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. This is your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. Rams beat Carbondale 6-5. They improved to 1-1 in the South 7. We owe you a player of the game. And, man, so many options.
You name it, so many options.
Pike had
Jake Pike had a really good game, yeah.
But
Jake Pike is leading my vote getting.
Big home run by Weber.
Yeah.
They combined for 4 runs.
We give Cole.
Yep. Fine. There you go.
We're easy.
I don't think that any happens without the home run. That's the thing.
Right. Exactly.
Play of the game, the home run, players of the game. Pike and Weber, and Jake Pike has really benefited from that flip-flop in the order with he and Thomas. So that's going to do it for us, your players of the game, Thomas Weber and Jake Pike today. Brock Fulkerson gets the win. He's now 2-0. Thomas Weber picks up his first save, as you heard in our scoring and stats. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Rams, of course, will travel to Belleville. At least we'll have that game for you here on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. 4:15 is your pregame. 4:30 will be your first pitch from Belleville. That's going to do it for us this afternoon. For Danny Czerwinski, for Hunter Schrader back at our Mount Vernon studio. For all of us at WMIX Sports, we will talk to you tomorrow. I'm Chris Hugo, reminding you of the final score. The Mount Vernon Rams 6, the Carbondale Terriers 5. So long from the King City.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports. Mount Vernon Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports is sponsored by the official voice of Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Rams Baseball is also sponsored in part by the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Ren Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a Hospital. Raising the Bar. Winning Edge. Schmidt Ford of Salem. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. All Stars and Stitches. Central Christian Church. And People's National Bank. Stay in the game on Twitter. Follow us at WMIX Sports or log on to WMIXsports.com. Now back to America's best music on the legendary WMIX.